You know
That's
that
what
if you had
should've
clicked on this guy that is airborne here, Samira would have went over the wall. You know that? Samira passive can make you go over the wall, like a dash.
No, it can't. It specifies in the ability that it can't.
I'm
You know,
100%
Wiki.
sure you would have here.
The attack also knocks them up for 0.5 seconds. Samira will dash into the attack range of the target if they are nearby, though not through terrain.
Now we need to test it. I'm like 99% sure you would have dashed through.
The color's a bit dull.
See?
Oh, okay.
See, I know Samira, I told you.
Sorry, I read the ability and I just thought, the ability text was true.
I
but,
told you, you can
my
go
bad.
through terrain. Yeah, Rail gaslights the fuck out of you. Don't trust it. Wait, let me see. So we're 4-0 with Essence River. Yeah, this looks like a nice free kill. Oh, wait, what? Oh, the way. Holy. Okay. I think you're a better person than I am. I would have never flashed W for saving the bike, I think. I would have just... I would have just gone in on them. I think it's not worth it. The one thing that strikes me that I would have done super differently, and my instinct tells me, is that I would have stayed in the wave here. I would have never left the blue wave.
Yeah, I've done that a number of times now where I don't play with my wave.
Yeah, because you don't need to block shit if you stay in the wave, right? Like, Silas can't hit you, and you can just simply dash on him. So look at the direction of your flash, right? The only reason you couldn't kill all of them is because your flash is widening the gap. Kinda. Well, not widening, but it's not like making it super shorter, right? Like, this flash, you're equal distance from the twitch that you were before the flash, right?
Right.
Which means the flash serves no real purpose. Because the Silas is dead, right? So the flash kinda serves no purpose.
Yeah, because at the time I was thinking, oh, I'll use it so that when I dash through and have my reset, then I'll R on Twitch immediately. But when I looked back at it, I'm like, it just wasn't necessary.
I think you are too good of a person. I would have never tried to save the bike here. I don't know. And by the way, you could have just W without the flash and you would have blocked the Silas E regardless. Like, if you W,
right. I was looking for the dash through the Silas near Twitch.
Okay.
But it was just a poor use
yeah,
of flash.
this is one of those fights that I can think like 3 or 4 different ways to play it that are better than this. One is staying in the wave. The other one is doing this W without the flash and dashing on Twitch, and then just killing Silas with one auto attack, because you have like Essence 3, right? So one auto attack will kill Silas, and then maybe one auto attack and Q or 2 autos, I don't know. You get the point. Also, yeah, the combo itself was kinda slow, wasn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, the auto attack after.
Oh, and I didn't even Q.
Yeah. And I think you could have just yeah, you didn't Q, good catch. Yeah, I was thinking why the combo didn't stack. Yeah, you didn't Q. Yeah, if you Q, then it would have stacked immediately. You wouldn't need to auto. But also, like, I don't think you should auto attack Silas here. You just auto attack Twitch and the ult killed Silas, but yeah. Whatever. Okay, let's see this fight though. We have 3 items, we're pretty fed, no flash, tenacity. Oh, you didn't spam the E. Oh.
I didn't cleanse the taunt, was what I thought was the
Yeah,
biggest
I don't know
issue.
if cleansing the taunt would have changed that much. Like, the issue here is that you're not input buffering the E. You know what I told you, that during Samira ult you can spam the E even if it's not up, and that will make you like dash a couple times.
Yeah.
The other day I had a play that was like pretty similar to this one.
Don't leave Samira at 1 HP.
Yeah, that one. So like I'm just spamming the E. Like, it looks fancy, but I'm literally just spamming E and the champion does the rest. And I do think you went in kinda late, because you gotta go in now. Let me see if you know. Do you know why you gotta go in now? Like, this is the moment to go in.
No, I don't know.
It's because the Jace just transformed into range form, so he can't transform back into melee and knock you down on your ult for like 3 seconds. So if you go in now, it's like probably best moment.
And so he's far enough away from Silas and the others that you're not worried about.
I mean, you would one-tap him and then you cleanse whatever, like...
Because there's also a clip of yours where I'm just baffled on why you chose to go in at that time.
Which one? I don't remember this though. Okay, Nautilus misses hook, Morgana's... Um, it's just that she's too low and walking into me, so it's like free real estate now. It's not too deep, I think. She's just...
And that's all it is.
Yeah, it's like a free reset. And also, do you see her items? Like, look at her items. Like, it's like not a
Not
threat
much
at
going
all.
on there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she should never walk up here. Like, just give me a free reset, and after I get the free reset, that's the other thing. Like, remember what I told you about ADC? One of the fundamentals is like, one of the best things you can do is not play a 1v3, is to play like 3 different 1v1s.
1v1s, yeah.
Yeah, so the thing is, they're giving me this opportunity, right? Like, they're both positioned like shit. They're both low, and Morgana's like up here, so when I dash on Morgana, I am out of the tower range and all that. And then when I dash on Aphelios, I'm totally out of the Zac range. So the reason this is an opportunity is, one, they are low, and they give me resets, but the other one is like, they are positioned in such a way that I can do like 3 individual 1v1s. See how like the Zac doesn't touch me until... See, like the Zac hasn't interacted yet. And similar with Aphelios, like when I kill Morgana, Aphelios also doesn't touch me because of my wind wall. Look at my HP when I go into Morgana, it doesn't go down at all, right? See?
Right.
Like, nobody touches me until I... Like, the first damage I receive is the tower. Funnily enough, I think what they could have done to prevent this is like... like, Morgana can suicide on top of Zac, so if I kill Morgana, maybe Zac can ult me and prevent me from ult, I don't know.
I do want a Samira skin though, so I might make an exception for her.
No shot. Oh my god, this was...
Yeah, it was not pretty.
Yikes. I wonder why you didn't... Wait.
I think I go on Twitch.
You know that if you had clicked on this guy that is airborne here, Samira would have went over the wall. You know that? Samira passive can make you go over the wall, like a dash.
No, it can't. It specifies in the ability that it can't.
I'm
know,
100%
Wiki.
sure you would have here.
The attack also knocks them up for 0.5 seconds. Samira will dash into the attack range of the target if they are nearby, though not through terrain.
Now we need to test this. I'm like 99% sure you would have dashed through. And I should be able to... Here. Makes you kinda go around.
So you get pathed around it.
Yeah, but I'm sure you can go through the... Let me see how I can do it.
The color's a bit dull.
See?
Oh, okay.
See, I know Samira, I told you. I was
Sorry, I read the ability and I just thought, you know, the ability text was true.
I
but,
told you can
my
go
bad.
through terrain. Yeah, Rayo gaslights the fuck out of you. Don't trust it.
So you don't go for the Twitch here.
This one? No. I mean, you have... Wait, who got the... Yeah, you got the Elder, so you don't need to on Twitch. This guy's dead to Gragas, right? Is that Twitch? I don't know. If this is Twitch...
That's Twitch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's dead to Gragus. So I don't think you need to do shit. It's illegal that these guys don't die. And by the way, even if you don't think you can dash through walls, at least click on him anyway just to get like...
The damage, yeah.
And stuck, right? Because your stuck, I think, is a Q. And just this wall is so shit, right? You didn't even auto before the wall. And this is why you don't stack your ult, because you didn't auto before the wall. Because I think your stack was Q. Let me see it again. Yeah, it is Q, so you didn't auto before wall. That's why you didn't stack gold instantly. If you play this correctly, you just auto before the wall and the fight is over. Like, it almost looks as if you ping spiked or something, like lagging. Like, you're just walking into a bit, not casting anything. It's like really awkward.
I mean, I was paralyzed. I saw everyone got knocked up and I didn't know what option to pick. So I just kept walking. It was bad.
A bit of, you remember, analysis paralysis? But it's really hard. I almost never do it. It's really hard. Unless you have like 0 ping. Ooh, bad wind wall. You didn't need that one.
Yeah. I had to take like several looks back at this game and eventually I realized that like I don't need W to stack every single fight.
No,
So
because
I
this
just
fight,
stopped.
like you're hitting for free all the fight. Also, it's kind of illegal that you don't flash in the back. Like here, you flash with the ult in the back now. I mean, you never go on the side as I had Sonya's. Just flash on the back here on Twitch. What happened to his Shen ult? We didn't knock him out.
Must have been good.
Okay. So one of the things about Samira late game, don't dash on people who still have Sonya's up. It's horrible to do that because 2 reasons. One is that you're gonna be awkwardly waiting around the Sonya's to reappear, and you're gonna receive damage from the rest of the team without having mobility to dash into them. And 2, and this happened to me so many times, if you dash on somebody who has Sonias, there's a chance that when they come out of Sonias, a teammate kills them and not you, and then you don't get the dash reset at all. And then the rest of the fight is GG, no reset.
I thought you just needed a takedown.
No. You need to do damage.
Scoring a takedown against an enemy champion within 3 seconds.
Yeah, okay. So that's what I mean. The Sonias is 2.5, right? Or is it 3? No, I think it's 3. I don't remember, but
it's 2.5.
If you dash and then they Sonias and then they die without you hitting them after the Sonias, you lose it. Vector pickaxe 5-0. Okay, pretty chill.
I wanted to get hit by that.
Well, actually,
yeah,
I can see that.
So I thought I could win this.
Yeah, but they is so late. Don't wait until you get the resets. You gotta be spamming it as you're ulting on the vein. Oh, I thought you hit. Yeah, but the dash is horrible. You never dash on Morgana here, right? You always dash on Kindred, right? Because Kindred is in the
and
center.
that's what I came to realize when I was looking back at it after a lot of replays.
Because also Vayne would have gotten insta-pop, right? You just went on the wrong target, that's why Vayne condemns you. If you go on Kindred, you have Collector, so Vayne gets like insta-killed. Because remember, Vayne Condemn has like a really slow animation. So even if she's input buffering the Condemn on you here, I think the Collector takes her down. If you dash on Kindred with ult. That's why I don't play Vayne anymore. Like, Condemn needs a quality of life update, like that the animation goes down with your attack speed or something.
Attack speed or something, yeah.
Because right now it's a new soul. In fights like this, it's so a new soul. So dog shit. See, like, even doing it slow. But she didn't condemn you actually, so it's whatever. Like, she tried, but it wasn't. It was too slow. I don't like your positioning here. You're like the center of like all the action, right?
Yeah, and it felt awkward. You'll see.
I would 100% go like here.
Oh, you want to be closer to the Camille's and Kindred.
But they don't. I don't. Let's see if it. Kinda late. No shot. Yeah,
I was so sad I didn't get that reset.
You went in too late. Like, here's a flash. Look at that.
Really? Flash here. Okay.
Yeah. Remember this. I'm playing a reset champion. One of the most important things, making the enemy forget about you. Remember this? Forget about you.
Yeah.
So if you right now, nobody's thinking about you. Nobody, okay?
True.
You're far away from the fight. They're all against the wall into like Aurelion or Laser, Seraphine. Like, if I'm the enemy team here, I'm thinking about like the possible Seraphine ult. Or she just used it, but anyway, the Seraphine stuff. I'm thinking about the Aurelion coming through the wall. I'm thinking about the low HP guy next to us. Thinking about Ilaoi that's gonna ult maybe here. The last thing I'm thinking is like the far away Samira. But if you wait, now what am I thinking of? Oh, now suddenly I promise people are pinging you and shit, right? Now all the attention is gonna be on you, look at that.
Yeah.
So that's why going in earlier is so important, because if you flash in when I told you, nobody would stun you, nobody will block anything, it just would be instant. Like, you don't always need to ult, you know, just dash on him, you auto and keep auto attacking and chunking him, and then save the W for his card. Like, the whole point of ult on Samira is that it will do more damage on many people, but on a single guy, if you just auto Q, is pretty much the same. And you lose your speed stacks when you ult, so I don't like it. I don't feel too bad playing against Leona Samir. I feel like cleansable stuns are not that big of a deal.
Yeah, once you told me that you didn't mind playing against Braum because you can just cleanse his auto stun, I'm like, wait, you're right. And then
No,
I was playing
here.
the,
Okay, that's super.
Yeah. I was breeding for a reset towards Ezreal. I was like, well, I can just space out against Leona. It's fine.
Okay, a couple mistakes. Number one, do you see Braum's head looking back as you're dashing in? What do you think of that?
I mean, he's not ready for it, but I still feel
Yeah.
very confident in this fight.
Right, but you're a pinged, right? If you ping, he's probably already looking
That's
at you
true.
here and he jumps on you instantly.
Yeah, that is true.
So you never engage like this without pinging. So look at Braum's head looking back as you're going in. That's proof that he was not prepared or expecting. Which, by the way, is Giga Cancer by him. He has so much cancer because you're both got 6 and they're 5, so he should expect it and go in. But as I always tell you, as an ADC, you sometimes have to like coach your supports, okay? We shouldn't ult early if Leona has 2 stacks of Braum passive and we still have 3 autos and Qs we can dash out. So I think you already know this because I told you. Level 6 Samira ult on single target does less damage than auto Q. You know that, right? Like level 16 or 11 for the ult to be more damage than autos. You remember how I'm waiting a lot for ulting and I'm just auto Q because it's so much damage anyway? In this clip, look. See, I'm not even ulting yet. I'm just auto.
And
the other thing is that if you auto Q, you keep the speed. And the enemy doesn't panic. So I'm just notice that when I ult is when the Q is on cooldown and everything is on cooldown. That's when you finally ult. It's sort of like playing Lucian early. You're not supposed to ult. The only 2 moments you ult as Lucian early is if they're far away from your auto range and you can't auto, or if your cooldowns are down and you can't use the abilities. But if you have abilities, you just use them. On Samira it's a bit different. So level 6 we only ult in 2 moments as Samira. So 1 if our cooldowns are down and can't Q or E or W anymore, and 2 if you wanna hit more than 1 target. But it's even worse when this was the worst play of them all because the guy had like Braum passive stacks. The Braum ult is... Yeah, here like the way I would have played this at this point is like you finish stacking the Braum passive, and then when she stand, I would have flashed in the center of both of them and then ult maybe. Because now it's a good moment to ult after she, but it's after she stacks the passive, right?
Yeah.
So she can't stand you during the ult. But look at the damage of this ult, it's like 0. Pretty sure, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure even if she doesn't stun you, she never dies with that ult. Didn't Q to stack there. This is the first one I'm gonna ask. I'm curious, what do you think happened here?
I think I needed to preserve my HP more by blocking the Ezreal R.
You don't need to, right? Because after killing this Gunplank, if you just input buffer that, you were just too slow on everything, okay? Number 1, look at how long it takes you to ult the Gunplank after stacking the R. It means that you're always visually confirming your stuff before casting it. Like you're visually confirming the reset before pressing E again, and you're visually confirming your ult stacks before ulting. Just spam it, don't wait until you confirm it. Look at how long it takes you, how many frames before you stack ult and you actually ult. Should be already ulting, right? Not only should be already ulting, should be already dashing on Leona with a reset from the ult as well. That's why I'm telling you, no, the W was fine. Like what happens here is that this guy should be dead already with ult, and you should be dashing on Leona. And if you dash on Leona, then Ezreal ult will never hit you.
Right.
You're just too slow on the resets and on the ult. You need to input buffer way more. Like see how long it took. Look in real time how long it took you to ult. Like weird, right?
Quarter second at least.
Yeah. That makes a difference because then you will get the... You also never dashed with a reset there at all. And you're walking on top of Gunplank's ult, right? If you dash, you would dash the Gunplank ult into a river. And remember, several 1v1s, okay? Unless you're obscenely fed and you can like stay in the center of 3 people, just try to do different 1v1s. So how do we 1v1 the Leona here with Ezreal dashing on the river, right? And it would be playing only against Leona.
Right.
If we go down, we're getting 1v3. We get hit by Gunplank ult, Ezreal ult, and Leona. Ah, but she's trolling so much. Unless somebody's ganking you, this is so cancer. Oh, there you go. Oh my god, the Q, what? The way you did it is so hard to do. You did it accidentally. Do you see that? Look.
Yeah.
No shot. It's the... Oh, that's why he didn't die, right?
Yeah. That and my E was late.
Yeah,
I could have dodged his Q.
Yeah. And also you didn't stack the Leona. You should ward this bush and finish stunning the Leona with Braum passive before ulting. It's funny because anytime that you shouldn't ult instantly, you're ulting instantly, and anytime you should like ult instantly, you're not doing it, right? So last play you should have ulted and you didn't, and this play you should first stun and then ult and you didn't. You know, it makes sense that this is the last thing you gotta practice because This is probably the only thing that you can't practice in practice tool, right? Because you can't get resets.
I guess I could move on to full custom matches against
Yeah.
spawning bots.
Just Fiverr a couple of like cool children to like beat them in practice. I think you don't have the muscle memory of input buffering your E and Q on ulting because it's something that you can't practice at all. So yeah, gotta do it in games. Jesus, what a mess of a fight. I will never go in there. Did
Yeah.
you save a Mumu with that?
I saved myself. Kale ult was on him, so.
That's a big mistake because I don't know how we're gonna stack now.
Yeah, and I could have just walked out of the Ezreal ult too.
We're too close to a wall for no reason. Yeah, I thought so. I was like, why so close to a wall? Well, see, if you had W, that would have been an ult, and you would have blocked his E auto damage of Ezreal.
And I think I missed EQ on Ezreal.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because you wouldn't need to use the Q. If you had W, you would have stuck the ult, and also you would have blocked his E auto damage. Look at how much.
Yeah, and my notes agree, like, because I did not like my W in this fight.
If you had W, which is W EQ here on the, you know, you can stack on the Ilawi Soul, right?
Yeah, they're champions.
Oh wait, that's not an Ilawi Soul. That's an enemy Ilawi. Okay, can't see shit. But yeah, you can go there. If you had W here, I would like W EQ here and just insta ult. I'm pretty sure it would have been like huge. Because they are focused.
W blocks Leona E, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, there was something I blocked yesterday. I didn't know you could block. What was it? Did you Q after dashing on purpose, or was it on cooldown, or why didn't you dash Q?
I think I just missed it.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah.
had it up. I feel like you should be
Maybe
able to...
it wasn't in time, but maybe I was just too slow.
Low key, it could have been an actually high IQ play, what you did there, because one thing I do often that fucks me up is I dash Q on a champion that will dash away like Ezreal, and you waste a Q and it doesn't hit.
Yeah.
So it's kind of saving it for his dash is not that bad.
Rooted in
Oh
place.
no, I remember. I blocked the Aphelios white tower. He tried to place her on the ground and disappeared. It didn't place at all. You know that? It's so good.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool. That's
I didn't know that
cool.
could happen. But yeah, here is just a W, right? Fuck the whole fight.
Yeah, definitely a bad W.
Happened here.